What's up, folks? It's DanielTheVapeMan. So I was gonna do a live stream. We're gonna hold that off till tomorrow. Due to, well, the closest people to me know in my Facebook group chat know what's up. So we will do a live stream tomorrow or Saturday, whatever time is best. Anyways, today we are gonna be doing GodMod Blade of God 1.5 Stacked Edition unboxing. Unfortunately, I recorded the video earlier and it's kind of a mess. Basically, I had to end it and it just, yeah. So this is what we're going to do. Even though I already have it unboxed, and I'm going to show you what came in the box. And yeah, so it comes in this nice, simple box. You wouldn't think that, you know, I wouldn't say this is low end, but it's definitely not high end. It's like mid end, if that's a word. It's definitely high end quality at a reasonable price. But it's kind of funny that I just get a plain old cardboard box. Has my name on it, they kind of just said fuck it at the end. And then it appears that I'm number 19. I'm guessing. Anyways, you open up the box and you get this nice little package. It's a nice box for it just being cardboard, probably recyclable or something. You get this, and this has the big boy in it. And then separately, the little extension piece was wrapped in bubble wrap. And it's pretty nice. It has a good texture to it, or appearance. And then this nice little button that appears to have, like, I don't know, like a connector. I don't know if this is wood or what that is. It feels metallic. I don't know, but a really beautiful design. I see why it's a relatively cheap price for a stack at $150, because this looks good, but it's basically kind of like paper. I mean, that's what I'm assuming. I love their logo. Love it. So anyways, you take this and you pull it back and you open it up, and then the mod was inside. But then look at this. If I can get it to focus. Let's try it right there. Focus, baby. There we go. Made by GodMod. Love the sword there. And then the mod was inside, perfectly packaged in there. And then inside the mod, I heard some rattling, and I was like, fuck, they sent me something broke. Nope, there was an extra spring. So here is what it looks like. You can get them in several different colors. It has a button that matches a drip tip. Let's try to focus on that. Pretty good drip tip. I do like it. It's not like cheap, but it's definitely not like top tier. The button on it is pretty nice. Let's focus in on that without the glare. Right, focus. There we go. Beautiful little resin on there. So I'm going to show you the throw and talk about it. It's kind of cool. A little bit of customization that you can do on there. So you can get the single version, I believe, for $130, and the stack version is $150 shipped. So here's the throw on it. Very, very short throw. A little bit, it's not loosey-goosey, but it's not tighty-whitey, alright? But then if you take this and you screw it, you can get a longer throw on it. If that's something you like. Me personally, I like to get to the point. It's like that. Now, what was funny is there is some hole vent in here. So I have the batteries facing up. Also with the pen, it is perfect for that. So let's take a look at the button. Now, I don't know too much about the button, so I'm not going to talk like I'm a legend, you know. But as you can see, the button continues here, right? Let's focus on that. And it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. And then here is, all their mods are silver plated. That's what I've been told, so I'm assuming this is silver plated. And here is the throw on it. Well, you can see. Nice. I I don't know how to open this up and get the spring in. I got to do some research on it, but there is a way. I know Stan from T&S Vapes did it. And then here is, let's see if we can get that on camera. The threads in here are absolutely beautiful machining. I mean, they're just flawless. Beautiful in there. Except for a little chip right there. Let's focus in on that. Now, I didn't notice that until now. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Very hard to focus on such a little thing, as you can see it right there. But that's on the inside, so it's not that important, and that might have been due to me. Since I didn't see it when I initially opened it, I'm not going to blame them for it, and plus it's in the inside, no one gives a shit. But apparently this is supposed to be very, very tough. Now, if we take a look at the threads in here, let me see if I can get this on camera. Back up a little bit. Get my face out of there, that's the problem. There we go. Come on, you son of a bitch. There we go. Very clean. A little dirt there. A little dirty, but that, once again, I've been using this for a couple hours. That might be for me. I don't know, but I'm not going to blame them, because the key is it works very well. It hits very hard, and the threads, not a sound. Listen. Just normal. Nothing to it there. Very, very solid. The threads in here are really good as well. And if you take a look, it's very hard to see the line initially on both. You have to kind of search for it, especially the line on the stack. I mean, you can see it here because it becomes straight, so that kind of helps. Up top, as I said, it has battery vents. Now, in Mike Vape's video, they said they don't believe in battery vents because you should know your Ohm's law. Luckily, up here, I have a 0.36 and 2 VTC5As, so we are more than good to go. And I'm definitely going to put a murdered out black Goon 25 on here. As you can see, it's meant for 24s. There is a little bit of overhang, and I'm going to put the 1.5 matte black on here just so it looks a little bit mixy-matchy, and put this drip tip, which I absolutely love, Green Bay Packer colors, as well down here, Green Bay Packer colors. I do wish it had a little bit more of an extension so it could fit 25s, but you can barely see it, barely see the overhang. I didn't even notice until I was like, wait, this is a 24. You can see just a little bit. The top kind of reminds me of a Vindicator and a Timeskeeper had a baby, but it also has its own unique. On top, I have serial number 799, and I believe it says GodMod. So that is just the first look at it, not in detail. Now, I'm definitely going to put a 1.5 on here because with the Goon 25, it is a very short stack, in my opinion. But the problem is the Goon 25 kind of makes it a little top heavy. I think with the 1.5, since, you know, I think it will be a little bit better. Also, I would have preferred if they made the extension pieces a little even, because I believe since this one's bigger on top than the bottom, it is definitely a little bit top heavy and kind of feels heavy to hold. It's definitely a little bit heavy, but not anything drastic. So anyways, here's a closer look at it. Get my head out of the way. You can check out pictures on my Instagram of it. I went with the olive green because it's a very unique color. It was between that and the white, but if you talk to them, you can only check them out on GodMod Russia on Instagram. That's the only way, that's the only way you can buy it. You can see all their colors. They also do splatters. They have 21700 Overlord mod. They have Blade of God OG and the Blade of God 1.5. So they have a color chart. So I mean, you can get this in everything: teal, green, black, white, gunmetal, everything. I just decided to go with this because I think with the drip tip and a matte black, it would look sick. And also, it's a very rare color, which intrigues me because everyone has a white mod, everyone has a black mod, everyone has a red mod, everyone has that. And people that even have green mods don't have this kind of army or you know, like camo, more say, not army, but camo green, kind of olive green. But yeah, so let's show you what some NIDAR coils at a 0.36 fuse Claptons. Don't remember the gauges and all that. And the Goon 25 with two VTC 5As stacked with the silver plated connector, which is the way to go if you're doing mechanical. So here we go. No purge, just quick it. You saw how quick that is. And silver plated makes a huge difference, especially if you've had copper or any kind of other thing besides silver. You can tell it definitely makes a huge difference. And this is a gold, if I'm correct, or copper in the Goon 25. So if I made that silver, this would even hit harder. To me, it hits hard, but it's a very smooth. It's not, though if I lower the ohms on this, which I will, in the 1.5, I want to install like a 0.3. Around there, 0.3, 0.33 would be fine. This is a 0.36, 0.37. So it's definitely not going to hit as hard as a 0.3 or 0.28. Very dense clouds, very dense clouds. Feels great in the hands. A little bit top heavy, but not too tall. As always, you can run it in single and dual. It's 18650 only. Now, if you get the Overlord, you can run it in 2100s or 21700s. So there is multiple options, and the color options. There's also customizations that you can do. I just got the basic bitch. They added the air vents or the battery vents. I didn't ask for that, but that's fine. I would have much preferred the battery. I like it face down. You know what I'm saying? I prefer it down or both would have been cool. That way you have multiple options to do it stacked up. I don't really like it stacked up, but when you have battery vents at the top, it's best to just face the batteries towards that, because if you face it down, it's actually going to be worse if it does vent, because it's going to vent down and it's not going to be good. Versus if you face this up, yeah, it's going to head towards your face, but the vents are definitely going to help out a lot more than if you had it facing the opposite way. So I just always follow the vents, kind of like the Vindicator by Kennedy, I believe is facing up, so that's the safest way to do it. Anyways, here's a couple more hits, and then we're going to be doing a review on this juice, which I got in here right now, and it is actually fantastic, especially in there. So now let's do a purge and a hit and show you the cloud production. Very dense clouds, very flavorful clouds, absolutely stunning design. Absolutely love it. I will do a pro and con in the future. This is kind of just more unboxing, first impressions. Not a lot of videos on this on YouTube, but I've been watching GodMod and probably been studying their work for, I would say, since October, August, September, around that time. So I've been doing as much research as I can. There's not many reviews on the Blade of God, and there's no reviews on the Blade of God stack, but when I use tubes, I prefer series or stack. That's just, I like the hit way more than having to purge for 15 minutes with the 0.15 on the 18650. I just prefer the ramp up time of the series mod. I prefer when they're, aligned next to each other, but series hits a lot better. Me personally, I feel like there's more flavor, quicker ramp up time. To me, nothing is better than NIDAR coils at a 0.3, 0.35. That's just my opinion. But I really dig it, and it's very hard to find much info on this. You can find info if you check out TNS Vapes or Stan. He has the single version. Yes, this does look a lot like a Dreamer, but it doesn't feel like a Dreamer, if that makes any sense. I am going to get a stacked extension piece for the Dreamer that I haven't been using because I'm waiting to get that stack extension. So we will do a review on that. But yeah, that's the Blade of God 1.5 stacked in UD or OD or olive green by GodMod Russia with the silver plated contacts, and it also comes with matching drip tip, which bonus. That is awesome, because I was worried. I was like, damn, I need a green drip tip, man. But anyways, one last hit, and then we'll review Barista Brew Watermelon Strawberry Refresher. It's Strawberry Watermelon Refresher, and apparently I am slowly losing my voice. Anyways, is it dry? Nope, we got one last hit. Now to show you, watch that. So we're going to take one hit, Let's focus on it. Focus. Alright, so you can see they're pretty saturated. I'm going to take one normal hit, and then I'm going to show you how well this works. And this is unedited, so. Well, first, you might want to make sure both airflows are open. There we go. A little bit dry. Pretty quick on drying. That's how it works. I guarantee when I take the second hit, it will be pretty much white. There you go. Pretty dry. Now this cotton is getting a little old, so you're definitely gonna see a little bit. I've been using it for about a week. That's how good Kendo is. I'm just saying. That flavor's still on point. Just the drying out of the wicks is a little bit hard. As you can see, 3 hits. Getting very white. Very white. This last hit, so you're going to have to drip a lot more. This is the last hit, and then we'll get off and I'll show you. There it goes. Back to normal. So anyways, folks, that has been the Blade of God. Just to show you the reaction time. That's how it is. I love stacks. Anyways, folks, Blade of God. Check them out. You can check them out on Instagram, GodMod Russia. You should be able to search it. There is an / somewhere in there, but you should be able to find it. If you have me on Instagram, you can go and check in my recent posts, have links to them, as well as my story and all that. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. As I said, we're going to do this one. This is kind of a longer review, so I do apologize. Kind of not, because I just want to talk about it. I'm very excited. Have not been this excited for a mechanical mod since my R&V Designs Chronicle stack, and haven't been this excited for a mod overall since my V-Stick and King VK530. So, awkward. So stay tuned. We're going to do the review of this next. Strawberry Watermelon Refresher by Barista Brew.